I have a bigger scrape blade.
Oh, I gotta move. He's waiting on Tiger. He'll end up getting stuck now that he stopped.
Come here, Tiger. You're good.
He's dragging an okra underneath of him.
Hey y'all, it's Meagan Andy. Welcome back to the channel. Glad y'all are here today. Come spend the afternoon with us in the gardens again.
I know. It really don't seem like it's been that long ago we was out here last spring.
Nope, it really don't. It really don't. I can't believe how much dirt you had to put in these. About what? Settled to about halfway?
Yeah, I ended up having to put like 3 wheelbarrows apiece, and one of them ended up taking 4 wheelbarrows. I can't remember which one it was now, but
That's crazy.
I had 3 yards of compost on that truck, and I'm gonna guess that I've got about a yard left now. We'll be lucky if we get to top off the other beds over there, like all of them.
Yeah.
Some of them for sure. We filled up that back bed over there. It was very low. It needed to be topped off pretty bad.
Well, now we're planting what, green peas today?
Green peas. It seems a little weird that we're fixing to plant something.
But
It's time.
It's time. But what we found with the green peas through experimenting is if we wait too late, it gets too hot on them and they want to die off before you ever really get anything off of them. And so it seems to me here in our, what was zone 7,
Yeah.
planting them this early, they seem to do better. You take a chance, but they seem to do better.
Yeah, so we've planted them this early now for the past
2 years.
2 years. This will make the 3rd year. We've seen it on some other YouTube channels, people doing it, and so that kind of give us the idea that are close to us.
That
and
maybe
so
we should be earlier than what we were trying to do.
Exactly. So we did, and since then we've had really good luck with spring green peas. And I mean, frost is not going to hurt those green peas, but if we get a really hard cold spell, like a cold freeze or something, then yeah, we do stand a chance of losing them. But
luckily in March, we don't typically.
Yeah, we might get cold, but we're not going to stay cold very long.
It ain't going to be no 5 degrees or something like that.
No, it shouldn't be anyway.
We should be done with that.
But, you know, I mean, the chance of losing them is just a chance that we're willing to take in order to get peas.
It's kind of like this. You either lose them to the cold or you lose them to the hots.
This one be one or the other. Yeah.
Most times it's one or the other.
And if we have time, I mean, we still got a lot to do. So if we have time, I want to try to fill up the bed over there where we've been growing carrots and fill another trough and make 2 carrot beds. I want to plant carrots today, and I would like to go ahead and plant some beets today too.
Yeah, I definitely want some beets this time. I hadn't made pickled beets in several years till last year. I ended up making some. I think it was on video.
I can't remember.
But anyways, I forgot just how good I liked home canned pickled beets. They just still, the store-bought ones is good, but yeah, I just forgot how good the home canned ones were. They're just a lot of trouble when I'm the only one that eats them.
Right.
But I don't know. They're good, so.
Yeah. You need to treat yourself every once in a while.
That's right.
Before we get too far into it here, I do want to show the compost that we used. This is some pretty good stuff. We've used it, I think now 2 or 3 years. No.
This is the 2nd year.
Yeah, this will be the 2nd year.
Yeah.
My mama's used it now 3 years in a row because we made them raised beds for her.
That's right.
And she had such good luck with it, we decided to try it too. Y'all know that we make a ton of compost of our own down there in the cow pasture from the manure and the hay and all that. we decided last year that we weren't going to use that in the gardens anymore. That will be strictly to put on the pastures, to fertilize the pastures, because it just had too many weed seeds in it. I mean, and it makes excellent compost. I mean, better than anything you're going to buy. But it had so many weed seeds in it, and the way we do it, it's just hard to get it hot enough to kill those weed seeds. And so we've just decided that that's going to be strictly for pasture use. We might use it in the garden on occasion.
The way the clover and stuff comes up in it, boy, it's going to be good for the pasture.
Exactly.
So the pasture will benefit more from it than the garden.
Exactly. The weeds that are in it are actually good weeds to have in a pasture, but bad weeds for the garden. So we just made a decision. We got this from Main Street Lawn and Garden in Rural Hall, North Carolina. So if you're anywhere close to there,
they're fine folks. We've dealt with them for many years.
Well, back in my lawn care days, I'd done a ton of business with them out there at Main Street Lawn and Garden. Highly recommend them. So now that I don't buy a whole lot of lawn care type stuff, I still go out there and get compost from them. But anyways, highly recommend Main Street Lawn and Garden in Rural Hall. Been friends with them for a very long time, and they're excellent people to do business with. If you're looking for lawn and garden type stuff and you're close enough to them to make it worth it.
Don't they sell a bunch of garden plants too?
They sell a ton of plant starts. I mean, a ton. And he just got in his onions, his potatoes, and he had gotten in cabbage and broccoli and stuff like that too. Had a small shipment in the other day when I was out there.
I asked Andy, I said, you didn't give me none?
I told her I wasn't quite ready for those yet. In my honest opinion, I still feel like we need about another week or two, maybe, before we go to planting cabbage and broccoli. We have run our mouth entirely too long. It's time to get started.
Was it, Greg says, time to get dirty.
Time to get dirty, that's right. So you know what I think the funny thing is?
What?
Is when we were standing out here planting the gardens, I said it was going to change. And look at it, it's already changed. We're planting peas in these beds. So I cut these panels this morning, and we're gonna run them down the back side of each one of these beds, and that'll allow us to have the whole front side here for other things. And the peas will just be taking up the very back edge of all 6 of these beds.
Right.
So I'm thinking they're gonna sit in here. We're gonna have to drive a T-post, one on that end and one on that end, inside the bed. And I'm thinking about leaving this much of a gap so we can do double rows. We can plant a row of peas back here and a row of peas up front.
Peas don't reach out and grab. It's got to be right in their line of sight or they won't never hold on.
You're right. That's a good point.
We have fought and fought.
Would it be better then we'll set the...
I think this needs to be up off
up off the ground on it and directly over top of the row. Okay.
Yeah.
I agree. You're right.
What if we put it in the middle and plant peas on both sides?
Well, we would, but we want the peas to be out of the way because by the time they're dying off, we should have some peppers or something in here that are taking off, and we can just pull these out and get them out of the way.
And so when that time gets here, we may leave the trellises in, we may pull them out. It just depends on if we're going to use them for some other crop.
But them peas ain't like green beans. They won't just run up anything. It's got to be right where, I mean, they...
You made a good point there. I'm kind of glad you remembered that.
Right where they can grab it.
Well,
they're not going to grab it.
I just put an indention in the ground there of where them T-posts need to go. So...
but I think we ought to raise it up just a hair.
Let's do that.
Okay.
I'm all right with that.
Well, I guess we can start toting T-posts, can't we?
Yeah.
What do you want? Why don't you use them, whatever happened to them wooden sticks you had we staked up tomatoes with?
I'm going to use T-posts. They won't fall off and rot.
Just think it's a little overkill.
T-posts might be overkill for peas, but you know what? I don't know what's going to be on them after the peas are gone.
Oh.
Because I may leave them there.
Okay.
And if we leave them there, I want to make sure that whatever we use is sufficient to hold it.
All right.
Who knows? These trellises may stay here forever.
Well, that's true. All right. Come on, little man. You think you can tote a T-post?
Sure I can. I've done it before. Hey, to bust the water, give me this.
We need just 2?
Yeah.
Well, we got them here.
I gotta get my driver. Turn it the other way, Jacob. No, where the we'll have the trellis on this side of it, and then it'll kind of hang on them notches.
Cover your ears. Well, I guess that's one good thing about them not having no bottom. You'd have never done that if we'd have put wire in the bottom of it.
Yeah, I guess it would have just busted through the wire, but pulling that thing back out would have probably been a pain. I got so confused out here this morning. I thought these beds was 8-foot beds. Them two's 8-foot beds. These are 10-foot. And I cut one of these trellises wrong to start with. And turns out I actually cut it right by accident.
Well, that works out good then.
All right, let's set it around there. Jacob, run over and get them zip ties. Is that high enough?
What do you think?
I'd say so, don't you?
Yeah.
It looks
As long as we got enough room to work.
looks professional.
I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do this. Jacob, you may have to come put this zip tie on.
You may have to be our zip tire.
Right there? Wait. What? I think as it goes. This one?
Put it right through here. Through that hole.
Boy, them frogs are singing.
Yeah, they are. Pull it tight.
Guess because it rained yesterday, they louder.
Oh,
Well,
it went down.
it went down. It's still all right. That'll work. Pull that thing tight.
You might have to do it a little better. Do you still have your zip tie?
Yes. Is mine? What do I need to do?
You look right.
All right.
It looks like it's sitting level.
Oh.
Where you gonna put it?
We actually could have brought it this way just some. Hang on, Jacob. Before I put too many in here. There.
Oh.
Just to even it up.
Wait, now
Now what?
it doesn't look straight. It looks like your side needs to go up.
Needs to go up.
Yeah.
The post may not be straight.
I was gonna say, and the bed kind of comes downhill too.
So, Daddy, how do I do it? Do I put it like this? Like
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, cause you're gonna have to put it. Hang on, you got it. That's the way I always try to do zip ties. I try to do them the wrong way.
I don't think if you do it the wrong way, I don't think it works very
It
good.
don't. Pull it tight as you can pull it.
Now I tell you what we're gonna be doing real good about.
There we go.
If we can get peas to grow plumb to the top of that, we've done something, ain't we?
Give me another zip
Well, the
tie.
problem is getting them to hold on to it, but hopefully they'll hold on to that.
Well, this is the first time ever we've had them planted directly under whatever we're putting them on, ain't it? Because that's enough on that one, Jacob. Put one more over here.
Alright.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I believe I drove that post just a little bit crooked. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. It's been a rock in that one. Yeah, let's put that panel up.
I'll bring
Your side will be down towards the bottom.
right there.
Yeah.
All right. Here you go. Who's gonna zip tie it? If I'm
You.
gonna be holding it.
You are.
Well, the zip tie.
I got it.
If we leave it up, the zip ties will have to be replaced. I feel like they would go away.
Yeah, they'll eventually get brittle.
And then like we plant green beans on it or something, and they climb up it and they get all heavy, and then they knock it down.
Yeah. All right, got 2 more per side.
All right. You get 2 and I get 2.
Got yours?
I got one more down here.
You got that in tight. Put it on down closer to the bottom.
All right.
There it is. All right, we're ready for peas. So these are the peas we're fixing to plant. These are green arrow peas. And then this is a, I bet you don't remember the variety, do you?
Sugar Daddy, I think.
Sugar Daddy.
Something like that.
All right. These we got from Hall. So I bought a big bag of those a couple years ago. These we picked up last night at Tractor Supply. We was a little bit worried we didn't have enough peas. I thought we did, but we picked up an extra pack just in case. Turns out we had way more peas than we needed. So we decided to go ahead and plant that extra pack anyways. And if you're wondering why they look like they're already swelled, it's because they are. We've had them soaking in water all night. We done it last night and they soaked in water all night long. We learned that trick from the Holler Homestead. Never done that before, but we had never had good luck with peas germinating.
Yeah, it was always maybe like half.
Yeah, they never came up like they should. And so we started soaking them overnight, letting that pea go ahead and swell, and then water them in real good right after you plant them. And we've had great luck with peas ever since. Mm-hmm. So if you're like us and you struggled with peas, maybe that's maybe that's something you need to try.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to plant all 6 of these trellises and peas. And, you know, there's always a debate of whether in-ground gardening or raised bed gardening is the best. I like both for multiple different reasons, but this right here is one reason that I absolutely love raised beds, because right now, if we were doing this in the ground, it is way too wet. We could not work that ground right now. But raised beds, you typically don't have that problem. It's never too wet to work your beds. Don't need much of a trench. You don't need them too terribly deep.
You let me get them in there on down here, and then you can come behind me, okay?
Hey, you got enough room. You can put a little bit on the other end of the T-post there.
Oh, okay. I can plant them pretty close, right?
Yeah, plant them babies thick.
What I thought. Thought I could plant them close.
I always like to plant peas thick anyways, because just like we was just talking about, I always feel like we have a few that don't never come up.
Nice turning blouse.
That's beautiful, y'all. Beautiful.
I feel like peas are kind of slow anyway.
Peas take off very slow.
And then once they grow, they're there.
Mm-hmm. It seems like no matter what time of year, they take off so slow.
Are these the same kind of plants that me and Maggie, like last year, we just spreaded them everywhere?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Over in a raised bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have to bury them deep?
Nope, just like you're doing. Just cover them up. You're doing a fine job, sir.
We definitely swelled way too many, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
We do it every year.
Mm-hmm.
If you swell too many,
They're done.
Yeah, they're done.
You can't put them back up. You can't like put them in the freezer or nothing.
No,
No,
we put
they-
them back, they would dry back out and be dead.
Oh.
Well, it's just like corn. You just really don't realize how little it takes.
How little a seed.
Yeah.
I know.
It looks like you're putting a lot down, but we have a lot more.
Yeah.
Well, we got all of that planted and still have a lot of peas left over.
We always get over way too many every year.
Yeah. It's
One
terrible.
year we'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah, that we don't need that many.
Well, I mean, these were only just barely any in the bottom of this, and then these green arrows were like half of that paint jar, maybe. And then they swelled up.
When they swelled up, they run over top of the paint jar, and we ended up having to put them in another jar.
Yeah.
Y'all, look at this.
She's still laying right there.
She's been right here by our side all morning. All right, then, Will, is there anywhere else you want to stick those peas?
Not that I can think of. They're just so funny about growing up stuff.
Yeah.
And I ain't got nowhere I want them to just lay down, so.
So we've grew them along the back fence back there a couple of years, actually. And what happens is, because of the way the sun hits all that, they tend to grow outward over there, and they never tie themselves to the fence.
Yeah, they won't grab that fence.
And it's going to happen right here too, but what we did when we tried to plant them is we put the row of peas a little bit behind the trellis, because these are probably going to try to grow that way. Peas are just some funny things to trellis, that's for sure.
I mean, a green bean will grab anything you want it to grab. It'll grab stuff you don't want it to grab.
Yeah, but a pea ain't.
They won't
not green peas.
They won't grab nothing.
Let's pull the truck out there to the next beds and figure out what we're going to do out there.
All
I
right.
think we should go ahead and plant. Actually, we should probably go ahead and water these in before we forget about it. Let's
Okay.
do that real quick.
Oh no. Pea out of the ground.
Yep, that's what I was getting ready to say right there before I had the ground.
Uh-oh, I'm running out of water.
I still got plenty. Maybe I'll have enough to finish.
I think I might have enough. That was easy.
Just be careful.
Oh no, now it's, what's going on?
Now reverse it. There you go. So,
That's, that was way easier than I thought. Look at that. I mean,
that's cool, ain't it? Yeah. So this right here is a Rubbermaid water trough, but it got a crack in it. It won't hold water. Which is exactly what the other water trough over there that we planted in the last 2 or 3 years. That's what that come from. It's got a crack in it, won't hold water. But putting water holes in it.
well, that was
So
easy.
it really won't. I mean, it slowly leaks water, but you don't want water sitting in there if you're gonna plant in it. So,
Watch, Mom.
That was easy.
how many holes you want to put in there?
Just a few, because we can pull this drain plug off too.
Look, Mom.
Put one right here. It's fun.
Probably don't even need to pull it all the way out.
Yeah, we'll let it drain real good.
Okay, these are cool. They look like little springs.
All right, but anyways, for sure, we'll go ahead and get them beets.
You must have known we were videoing.
Oh, that's what they do. About like a car going by. And we'll get them beets and the carrots.
Watch out, watch out.
Well, he's going to town.
I know.
There was spider eggs in here.
Was it?
Yeah. Well, the nest, I guess you would call it. There wasn't nothing in it, though, I don't think.
Well, one thing for sure, it ain't gonna hold no water now, is it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he's definitely dead. No, I didn't. I was just wiggling to see if he would wake up.
So we got 2 Rubbermaids. Apparently them things are bad about cracking, but they got some age on them too.
Yeah, they're old.
Matter of fact, I think somebody gave us one of them and we found out it was cracked. What is it? Goodness gracious. All these pots down through here is getting replaced with something a little bit different this time. Still gonna have pots, but we got some better pots. But these 2 troughs like this make excellent planting containers, especially for carrots. We have, my goodness.
He don't ever crow this much.
I
We
know.
don't hear him. That's probably what it is.
But we need to fill this one up. So I'm gonna back the dump truck up here and shovel some compost off into it. And I'm gonna top this one off. But I saw something a while ago, Megan. We got some carrots we need to pull first.
All right. I can't believe they're still in there.
I know.
Wasn't there any count?
I don't know, the top's froze
I
back
didn't know
on.
we had any more left.
Oh boy, that's a pretty one, ain't it?
I don't know.
That one looks good.
Yeah. They're growing new roots.
I noticed.
Wonder if they're any good. No,
know.
that one's rotten.
Is it?
Rotten spot. Here, chickens.
Yeah, that one's soft too. We should have pulled that one. I guess the hard freeze we had got him.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? She giving them horses. Maggie, there's Ty some carrots.
Here's you some carrots to give to the horse.
Here's one.
These are the ones that reseeded themselves. Nah, yeah, that'll work. You didn't miss.
That don't knock me out.
Unless I do.
Now this carrots, you got to be particular with them.
Oh my
Like,
gosh, they're tiny.
yeah, they're tiny.
So what do I do? Just
Like, look, you see them falling out of my hand?
mm-hmm.
The wind's blowing them.
You'll always have to thin them out no matter what you do. But
Yeah, we got them too thick now. That's good on that
that's
bed.
plenty.
These are some carrot seeds we got from Hoss like 3 years ago now.
Oh, is it those carrots?
Yeah, I've been planting them ever since. So then, take that shovel. We'll take,
Can you do it with this and go like?
see I'm tamping them down and that's barely covering them up. That's what you want.
It's crazy how like dirt just bounces. Like you can see like the dirt bouncing.
Mm-hmm. All right. I feel like this one ain't got enough in it, but I'm sure it's got too many.
I mean, look at that. Every single one of them seeds is gonna become one carrot. So I feel like we got enough.
There it is.
Is that it?
Yep, now we need to water them in.
Alright.
That's the thing about carrot seeds now, Jacob.
Should have kept my water can full.
You cannot let them things dry out because once they've germinated and started to sprout, it's fine. But until they get to that point where you start seeing little carrot plants coming up, you gotta keep them watered. So we'll be out here, unless it rains, we'll be out here like twice a day wetting these down. Just keeping that surface wet.
Are we gonna use the watering can or are we gonna hook up the water hose?
No, I'm gonna use this watering can right here. I'll go fill it up real quick. Here.
So we're not going to use a water hose because why?
Last year, when we watered them in, like this right here, I had the water nozzle, the spray nozzle on the water hose, and we flooded it by accident and washed every bit of the seed over to one corner, or around the edges, I think it was.
Yeah, it was empty in the middle and they was all around the edges.
So this year, until I start seeing carrots coming up, this is how they're gonna get watered.
Note to self.
Write it on the calendar every single day.
Yeah.
Now it'll take, especially this time of year, I believe my nozzle's getting clogged up.
I think I found an old water hose nozzle. It's not clogged up.
That's actually the one we flooded them with, was that nozzle right there.
Is it?
Yeah. There we go, that's better. This time of year, it's gonna take, depends on the temperatures, but it may be 2 weeks, maybe even longer before we really start seeing carrots coming up. However, if it's warm, or if it warms up and it looks like the next couple of days are not gonna be warm, but after that, it's turning really warm, so these things may pop up pretty quick, especially in this black dirt. That black dirt heats up a whole lot faster. like most seeds can't dry out, but carrots are super finicky about it. I've seen people taking lay down boards or anything to hold the moisture in until they start germinating.
Or like hold down, put them down like plastic around them so they'll and then pour some water in there so they'll build up moisture.
You could do that too. You could lay a clear cover of plastic over it probably and work good, but I mean this right here's always worked for us. So.
I'd rather be like that. Walking up down that hill.
Did you just see me? No one saw me, right?
I'm gonna car through the bed instead of walking all the way around.
Jacob!
This root was holding the water line.
Hang on. Maybe I got to change my mind.
Tell me when it's not.
Keep it coming.
You want some of this dirt?
No.
Watch Daddy, look how strong I am.
Y'all throw over the sides?
Probably.
Alright, I'm gonna back up to where you'll be throwing over the side. Right?
Little Marla, you just appear everywhere.
Better watch this bed over here. He ain't gonna hit it, is he? He ain't gonna make it between there. Watch it. Whoa.
Oh, he's good.
Is he?
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna fit. Daddy, don't turn the tire. He fit. Oh, there he's.
Whoa! I can't get out. I bet you can't. Your tires squeaking against this one over here.
I was watching it in the mirror.
Here, let me.
What do you think?
Well, we got it all done.
Truck's finally empty, ain't it?
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's empty just a tad bit too soon. We still got 2 beds that need to be topped off. You can see I mean, they would work, but it's been a while since we've done a good topping off on them, and you can see there's, what is that, 4, 5, 6 inches
Yeah.
below the top. So, anyways, here's the rest of them. They look great.
Well, didn't you say those out yonder, they took more than you thought they would, didn't they?
Well, those last year were brand new beds.
Yeah.
And so the dirt that was in them had never settled any. And it was like after the first couple of rains, I noticed that they were already needing more
Sinking a
dirt
lot,
added.
Yeah.
Or soil added, I should
Yeah.
say, not dirt.
Yeah.
Now these 2 beds right here are still pretty good. They don't need to be topped off. So I think this one, I've already got it ready. We're gonna plant beets in that one here in just a few minutes. We also have onions coming from Hoss. They're supposed to be here today. My thing is showing, I don't know, sometime late this evening is when they're supposed to be here. They're probably not going to be here in time for us to plant them today. However, they're going to get planted this weekend. So I'm going to have to do something to top these 2 beds off right here, because I'm thinking we're going to put onions in that bed, and if we fill that bed up, they're going to one of these 2 beds here. So we're going to have to figure that out. We should have filled up those 2 beds before we done these. But there's a reason we don't want to plant onions in these. You see, we're saving these beds for tomatoes because we want to be able to access both sides of the bed. Whereas these have trellises on them and we can't access both sides of the bed. So that's why we're going to put onions and stuff up here, things that we don't have to get to both sides of. Look what I just seen. This peach tree right here is getting excited. It's gonna be blooming. After this warm spell, that one will be blooming.
Mm-hmm. I think that one down there will be too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The buds are swelling on it. Gosh, it's too early for that, y'all. No.
This is what usually gets us and why we don't get peaches. Most years.
If that's the case, I bet, If that's the case, I bet you we don't get no peaches this year if these things bloom.
We'll see. I'll have to look on the calendar and see when they bloomed last year.
Did you write it down?
Always do.
Did we get
All
peaches
right.
last year?
We did.
Yeah, we got a whole pile of peaches.
Yeah, I
Except the
remember
worms got most of them.
that. I remember that. And I remember when all the worms got them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, you want me to help you get down?
Yes.
All right.
I
stuck.
ate some of them the other day.
We need to, I guess, to get these beets planted. Tiger, you know you ain't supposed to be in that bed. What are you doing? How about I make a row and you plant them?
I'll plant them.
I think we can do like
Okay.
that. But now remember, they don't need to be planted thick.
Because you got to give them room to...
Got to have room to grow.
Oh my gosh.
I'll fix it. Keep
These
going.
things are so hard to do.
Keep going. I got you.
I just want enough to make me a couple jars of
Do you see that?
pickled beets.
These things are spiky,
I just slung them everywhere.
like I did.
She's my friend. They're gonna put Tiger on her for now.
Okay.
And it's gonna be easy to get to, so that's why I wanted to go ahead and do it.
You gonna get them out later?
Yeah, and then let them get out and not me.
Look, I got them to right there. Jacob, you can put a few more out there on the ends. I extended them rows just a little.
I think beets are pretty in a row.
You know, we used to plant them with the earthway planter.
I remember.
You planted them with the plant?
Plant a whole big long row down there at the creek.
Yep. Always had too many.
What if you plant them with the house planter?
Well, the planter don't work too good in a raised bed. Time you get started, you're done. You still got some?
Yeah, where you at?
So 50 days from today.
Turn and plow.
Now these, just rake that dirt over them. Don't get too carried away with it.
So it'd be around 50 days is like the 3rd week in April.
Well, if they do anything close to that, they'll be coming out of here time to plant
Well,
something
what,
else.
That's what I was thinking.
It's a good plan if it works. We're gonna find out. It's your baby, ain't it?
Yeah. I love you, Ty.
Oh. I guess it's feeding time for the other hungry mouse.
Come on.
I know one thing, they sure have been a hollering.
They're starving to death. Just look at them.
Tell me about it.
Come on. Hey, buddy. Hey, little buddy. Watch out, Chocolate. Watch out, fella. All right. There it is.
I done took care of the chickens.
All right.
Give them some of that cracked corn.
I know they like that.
Maggie's got Ty. I fed Quasi.
All right.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm about glad that's done.
Yep. Another big task off the list. Garden time is getting closer and closer.
That's for sure. I guess that's gonna be about it.
Yep, I guess that's gonna about wrap up today's video. Hope y'all enjoyed the video and hope you might have learned a little something. Until we see y'all on the next one.
Y'all have a good one.
Have a good one.